But this is a Group 4 example, which was very much used for racing. And in it, we have Eric Bruton, and I'm going to open the door. Oh, Eric, thank you. You saved us shouting there. So I was just telling everyone about the Group 4 Pantera, and tell us a little bit about why this car is so special. It's a full-on racing car, is it not?
Yes, absolutely. It's the very first of the 14 factory Di Tommaso Pantera Group 4. So this particular example was known as the Gruppo Quattro Prototipo. So it's a car you see in every magazine, as the press was invited at the factory in '72 to witness the bird.
Has to offer? Then you can buy this car, ladies and gentlemen, and you have your choice of classic car racing events to compete in. Eric, thank you very much.
It's so loud.
Okay. From 1972, driven over by Mike Antello from Crop Ready Bridge. Mike, sorry, I'm going to have to come back around. It's right-hand drive to left-hand drive here. Mike, tell me, you guys specialise very much in these vehicles. What is it about Jensen, specifically the Interceptors, that make them quite so special?
I think they were just a design that was so far ahead of its time. So if you think what else was around at that period, the whole touring design from Italy was something revolutionary, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And tell me, how many hours go into a car of this quality? I mean, because this is arguably better than new, is it not? Yeah. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, which is very much modern Porsche, and this is GT2 RS, ladies and gentlemen, which is being presented by Bruce. Excuse me, on the road, and he's just ticked over 39 miles. That takes some patience from the owner, does it not? I mean, look. Over to the left-hand side for a Bugatti Veyron, ladies and gentlemen, and this is driven up to us by Topaz here. It is, of course, the Bugatti Veyron, and this is a Malcolm Campbell edition, ladies and gentlemen, driven by Emilio from Topaz. Emilio, I might open the door of the Bugatti Veyron, ladies and gentlemen. What a vehicle. It's a very, very dark green over the aluminium finish, and it is for sale, so you can go and speak to Topaz. Now for something completely different, and I'm going to go to the opposite side of the exhaust so I don't get splattered with Richard's oil. Richard, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much. See you later. What a thing, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine driving that down the road. The opinions and the voices that you would get from that vehicle would be quite something else. As with this, which doesn't need a huge amount of introduction, but it is, of course, the LaFerrari, ladies and gentlemen, and presented in a very, very rare colour combination. I would say it's a candy apple style red, but I'm sure it has a much more exotic name. What is the name of this colour?
You put me on the spot with this. It's the third time I've had to remember this. So this is Rosso 2007.
A very, very unique specification, so please go and take a closer look at this incredible LaFerrari. Carbon roof, exposed carbon with that red is absolutely stunning. So we go back in time about 30 years prior to the LaFerrari, longer actually, probably 40 years more. And you've got Matt Honeyset at the wheel. Matt, good afternoon.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Will. Could I just confirm,
we have the EB110, ladies and gentlemen, and this is a prototype example, also brought to us from Furlongers by my good friend Wolfie. Wolfie, open the door please. I'm not quite sure how to open it from the outside. There's a button. Oh, at the bottom. Okay, you can't open it from the and obviously an EB110 Supersport prototype is very much up there. Okay, so we move on. And we go back, we stay in Italy, of course, just down the road, also in Modena. But this is of course, the 512 BB, and this is the 112 BB. They are fantastic, fantastic cars to drive. Okay, now we move on to something slightly more modern now, which is in the form of the Aston Martin Zagato Scooting Brake. Richard, you're back! Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Concord of Bond. Thank you very much for your attention. There you go.